What do you look for when you buy a clothes? Oh, what do you? Okay, so basically, what do you actually look for some certain thing when you buy clothes? Well, this question is actually belongs to a girl, not a boy. Why? Basically, it's this thing that when like a buying a clothes, it's kind of like a something really very procedure is bitterly different from boy and girl. For the boy, I'm a boy, I'm a man. So what kind of like a something really my kind of like a process of buying some certain clothes. So mostly just like I go to the store, okay, and whatever the t-shirt what I like, I have to wear that t-shirt, kind of like is it fit for me or not, and yeah, I will buy it. Usually I prefer kind of like a something like plain t-shirt. Okay, plain t-shirt. If I wanted to buy kind of like a something really formal, then I will buy formal, or kind of like a something really like I didn't really buy kind of like a something very something really wacky or some sudden. No, I don't like. I'm not really prefer to buy a kind of like a some sort of wacky outfit. No, it's just like shirt, pant, t-shirt, um might be a jacket, okay, yeah, but kind of like a something really it like I shouldn't supposed to be get embarrassed after I wear this thing. So I kind of like a wear kind of like a some certain thing, okay. Color, okay, I usually prefer my jeans as a kind of like a dark blue, or kind of like a something really blue, yeah, blue. I'm not really prefer black, okay, because black is I don't know, like after some certain time the color get muddy. So muddy means like color get vanish, okay. So I prefer kind of like a blue, okay, light or dark blue, okay. Stretchable, okay, usually I prefer jeans as a stretchable. Then formal, usually I wear kind of like a some certain formal which is also bit something that key as a formal, okay. Then according to the t-shirt, I usually prefer kind of like a plain color, a highlight color, because my skin tone is brown. So I usually prefer why I kind of like a talk over this, because my skin tone is brown, okay, kind of like a something grayish and brown and stuff like that, okay. I'm not kind of like a something very bright person. So usually if I kind of like choose shadow color. What's a shadow color? Shadow color means dark color, means black, brown, will kind of like a something like complement with my skin tone, and then I will be kind of like a look little bit of different, okay. So I usually prefer a contemporary color. What's a contemporary color? Like basically I choose kind of like a something like highlight color, okay. So like sky blue, cyan, or kind of like a something really of like whatever the color I choose, kind of like a something little bit of white, little bit kind of like a whitish highlight color. You understand highlight color? The highlight color is a kind of like a something color which can highlight, okay. And yeah, so that's why. But if you are kind of like a something like person who has a very bright skin, okay, for that particular people, you should supposed to be wear a contrast color, means a dark gray, or kind of like a black, or kind of like a something brown, or dark blue, because your skin is highlight color. So your skin is kind of like a something bright color, so it kind of like a contemporary color, okay. It create kind of like a contemporary. Because of that, when you wear this particular color, your skin and your t-shirt looks something really different. And it kind of like a, yeah, same thing happened with the brown skin color and kind of like a highlight color clothes. So yeah, so I usually prefer highlight color clothes from the t-shirt, okay. But if I wanted to buy a kind of like a something really a shirt, okay, like office shirt and stuff like that, so then I will buy like like formal, for kind of like a something really that key. Yeah, what kind of like a formal, like formal doesn't really have any kind of like a something different style, but it should supposed to be a fit, okay. Key, it kind of like a look something really good, okay. So this is kind of like a something really my way that I bought the clothes. It didn't really take that much amount of time, okay. And as also one thing for sure is that key, I won't be able to buy kind of like a something wacky clothes. No, it's just like I kind of like a little bit away from kind of like a wacky clothes and stuff like that. All right, yeah. Okay, so now I tell you about them from boy side. Okay, basically this thing, if you went to girl, they have lot of style. Okay, because let me tell you one thing, as a boys, as a men have a very less different style. Okay, like we have like a pant and shirt and that's it. Okay, like basically it could change like a jacket or kind of like a kurta, but probably this is kind of like a something 90% of clothes are pant and shirt and stuff like that. But for the female, they have very different styles of clothes, very different. I'm not really sure, but they have like a lots of styles, fitting, matching stuff and stuff like that. Okay, so for those people, for female kind of person, they require kind, they have create a kind of like a some certain strategy. And as also I have very bad experience about going with them. Because of that, they take kind of like a forever amount of time. I don't know, be just like that. If I wanted to buy some certain thing, kind of like clothes, it will take me max to max 20 minutes. Okay, 20 minutes to buy a clothes. That's it. If I wanted to buy a t-shirt, it will take less than 10 minutes. Yeah, this. Okay, I like this. Wear this. Okay, it fit. Okay, khatam. That's it. All right, but in the women, they take so much amount of time, so much amount of time. All right, yeah. So this is my kind of like a some certain strategy so that I could buy a kind of like something really look. I don't know, yeah.